He's a Chicago police officer with a long history of complaints. Former Superintendent David Brown said he should be fired, but nearly a year later, the police board ruled Officer James Hunt is not guilty of charges from a May 2020 incident and should go back to work. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey joins us live. And Megan, our viewers may be familiar with Hunt from a different case.
Right, Erica. We've reported extensively on the allegations against this officer. The victim in Officer Hunt's 2018 case got a $100,000 settlement from the city. This 2020 case looked like it might be the end for Officer Hunt's career with the department, but the police board ruled otherwise. It was May 2020 during the civil unrest downtown when Officer James Hunt arrested a woman named Lakia Woods. More than 2 years later, then Police Superintendent David Brown filed charges against Officer Hunt related to that arrest.
I'm trying to go! Y'all, they throwing.
The charges alleged Woods was arrested without probable cause after Officer Hunt broke her window and allegedly struck her on the legs and called her a derogatory name.
What is your name, sir? What is your name? Come on out.
Superintendent Brown said he should be fired, but in a decision issued last night, the police board found him not guilty, saying some of his actions were justifiable and there was not enough evidence for some of the other allegations.
I was also chief administrator when the Civilian Office of Police Accountability was created in 2017.
University of Chicago professor Sharon Fairley reviewed the decision for the CBS 2 investigators and said it sounds like the evidence in this case was not quite strong enough. She noted there's often a delay between when charges are filed and when the hearings before the police board actually happen.
And so what happens when time elapses? Memories fade, right? And so I don't know if that happened in this particular case, but that's one of the shortcomings of the process as it exists right now.
I'm trying to go.
Two police board members wrote a dissent that Hunt's use of his baton to break the woman's car window was a rash, disrespectful, and unjustified action, and they recommended a suspension without pay. But ultimately, the board ruled that Hunt be restored to his position as a police officer. Hunt was caught in an unrelated 2018 viral video incident bragging on camera about killing someone during an obscenity-laden rant.
You said you trying to shoot? I killed.
Farley says we should be asking if we have the right policies in place to curb this type of behavior from officers.
Is there a mechanism that's missing that can identify officers like this to try to prevent these kinds of things from happening in the future?
And the Civilian Office of Police Accountability recommended a 365-day suspension in that 2018 case, but an arbitrator reduced that penalty to 45 days. CPD tells us that at this time he remains on a no-pay status. In the newsroom, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
Megan, thank you.